What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today?
And it's gone.
What up, Zach?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. And yes, agreed. Giga. This was really bad. I think this is the worst day of 2022. Or at least tied for it. This was terrible today. You know, we talked about it yesterday. We all knew today wasn't going to be that great. But, yeah, this was terrible. This was really bad. Super bloodbath all around. Stock market and crypto. Yep. Ouch. So, RIP to everyone's portfolio today. And in 2022. Do I have the meme on the screen? I do. RIP to everyone's portfolio. We all get the Wendy's. I don't have the Wendy's on this screen. I'll give us the Wendy's when we change the screens here. What up, Wen?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
So yeah, nasty day in the stock market. So we'll get to that in a second. All right, so today is Friday, April 29th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So yeah, today we're doing the show from Ministan. Yeah, so like I just said, major bloodbath today. Everything in the deep red. SPY, NASDAQ especially. NASDAQ was really bad today. And crypto. Super in the red also. Everything in the red here. So possibly the worst day of 2022. And it may even get worse than this, unfortunately. So we're back at... We'll take a look at SPY in a second here. But, yeah, we're back to like the yearly lows. Almost the yearly lows. Yearly low was 404. We're at 413 now on SPY. So, yep, there goes the year's worth of gains. It must be overcrowded up there. Where? At Wendy's? Alright, guys. So regardless of what's happening at the in the market today, you know, we always have a good time here. So got a great show for you guys. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews, which, you know, that's not going to be fun. But we'll get through that. And today for the news, we got three articles, I believe. Yeah, 3 articles. One about Panama and crypto, one about Binance and ApeCoin, and one about Elon Musk and Tesla. So some minor articles there, nothing too crazy going on. And then today for the analysis, we're going to do Apple and Amazon. So we briefly talked about these stocks yesterday. Had to look at earnings, but didn't do a full TA on them. I did do some extra content yesterday after the show on Apple and Amazon. And then unfortunately, I had some audio issues and took a little time getting the video out. So I got that out this morning. And I only got a couple of views on that. So spent a lot of time doing that. No, unfortunately didn't get many views, but hopefully today's... so it's going to be more or less the same if you guys already saw that video. But yeah. Got more information on Apple and Amazon today. A lot of price upgrades and downgrades and stuff. So we're going to do Apple, Amazon. That's it. Those were top 2 or top 3 on StockTwits after SPY. It was SPY, Apple, Amazon. And hopefully it doesn't take too long. Really shouldn't. And then we'll get to our Yolos. And YOLO should be fun. That's mostly memes and a lot of lost corn and gained corn on Amazon. So today's show should be pretty chill. Not expecting too many people to show up today. I mean, Friday is the best day to stream. However, you know, usually when things are bearish, Retail is non-existent. They just go into hibernation. So, yeah, channel growth has been slowing down lately because we've been hitting a bear market here. So that sucks. But, so we'll see how many people come in chat today. But I'm not expecting too many. So maybe we'll go, I say around 2 hours today. That's usually around how long the show goes. Hour and a half to 2 hours. So, let's say around 2 hours today. Maybe a little less if there's not anyone coming in here. Alright, guys. Still in ATER. Bought 2,200 more shares of ATER. All from premiums I made from selling covered calls. 5,300 total shares now. Awesome, dude. So yeah, the power of the covered calls. It's actually a cheat code. So I'm sure you got some fat premiums there, you know, from all that IV and stuff. So wow, 2,200 shares just on premium. Damn, dude. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, shout out to the Rainbow Bears. Rainbow Bearing on options there. But hey, it works. It works, right? So, wow. Must have got a lot of premium from that, dude. That's a lot of shares. And then you can sell even more covered calls now. So you can sell 53 contracts on those. Even more premium. I think Ethereum was like one of the only stocks that was in the green today. So, you know, I'm glad you didn't get wrecked that hard when. Don't know what else you're in, but seems like you did pretty decent today. Behind Wendy's, of course. So much offer and hardly any demand. Yeah, Chad move. Super Chad move. Sold 550 in the money calls last week as the price started falling from 7. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty. I remember you saying that you were gonna do that. Which is, I'm not sure what the price is now. I think it's below 550. If I'm not mistaken. So, that is pretty risky. I mean, not risky because the worst thing is you would have to sell at 550. But really the best case scenario happened for you. You sold super premium calls and in the money, and it actually went below out of the money. So, yeah, that was best case scenario for you. So super Chad move there. So congrats to you, Wen. That was a great play. Great play. Congrats. What up, Peasy?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being a dude. Appreciate you as always. Yeah, Peasy, I'm pretty sure you were the one that said yesterday. So, is Mark gonna dump? And I was like, yeah, it's gonna dump, but I didn't think it was gonna dump this much. This was really bad. Alright, so let's do it, guys. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Yeah, it was a really good move, huh? Wen did cap his gains, but it did work out. He actually made the maximum in this case. So yeah, super Chad move. Very happy. So yeah, here's SPY. So yeah, I think this is the worst day of the year, or it's very close to it at least. We've had some pretty bad days, but this one is up there, if not the worst day. I think it's the worst day for the Nasdaq. Not sure about SPY, but wow, this is bad. So yeah, 412 now, and yearly low is 404. So we're almost gave up a year of gains already. See, the market tricked us. We went down to like 410 before, and it ripped back up to 460. And now we're right back down here. So we'll see where it goes. Hopefully it rips again, but you know, it's really not looking good. Now with all these interest rates and other shenanigans happening in the world. So, yeah, quite possibly the worst day of the year so far. And it's been a pretty bad year. Pulled back like 15% already. So we're halfway to a recession. Let's get Ethereum real quick. Oops. Yeah, so 1.58%. Hey, not bad. Not bad for, a bloodbath today. But this has been losing momentum in terms of like social media sentiment. A lot of apes not really talking about it anymore. All right, let's get started here, guys. So the Dow Jones down 2.77%. NASDAQ down 4.47%. And the S&P 500 down 3.63%.
And it's gone.
Yep. And it's gone. Everything gone. Years worth of gains, gone. Yeah, this is really bad. So SPY, or not SPY, the VIX is up 11.37%, up 3.41 points. Over 33 now, 33.4. So not good at all. Not good at all. So we're in the low 30s now. Looks like we could be hitting 40 pretty soon. This is pretty bad. A lot of fear. A lot of fear in these markets right now. And rightfully so. All right. So let's check out. Let's check out what's going on here in the stock market. So yeah, never a good thing when VIX is the number one gainer on your watch list. So VIX is the number one gainer here, 11.37%. And looks like China did pretty well today. China's like one of the only things that did well. DWOC too, DWAC. That one's been coming back. That one's been ripping, low key. That's up 9%. Alibaba 6.8%. CFEI, that's trades in sympathy with DWAC. Canopy Growth, BBIG went up 420 BBIG. Lol, nice. Damn, Overstock's at 33.50 now. I sold at 120. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, Didi, Baidu, Xpeng, Li Auto, all these Chinese stocks up. Nokia, Microvision, Novavax, Ethereum, Roku. So Roku did go up yesterday after earnings. Yeah, really not much in the green here. Just a few select meme stocks and China. That's it. So yeah, everyone getting wrecked here today. We didn't even look at the red side yet, but it's not going to be good. 450 put on SPY or 825 put on Tesla in the beginning of the week would have made us rich, but that's all in hindsight. Yeah. Actually, Tesla held up pretty well. The reason why Tesla went down, we had an article about this coming up, but Elon Musk dumped a bunch of shares. Not surprising there. I think that was yesterday or the day before. That's when Tesla went down like 12% because Elon Musk just kept dumping. Yeah, those would have made us rich, but we really shouldn't be gambling like that unless you can afford to lose it. But, yeah, everyone has their story, if only I did this, if only I did that. So, can't think about it too much. But yeah, those would have printed. What a punk skater.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. ARK put was down 40% at 10 a.m. Now it's up 44%. This market is drunk. Sold, so I'm happy. All right. Awesome, dude. So that must have been a crazy swing, an emotional roller coaster there. And then, whoop. So awesome. So it sounds like some of you guys actually did pretty decently today. So I'm glad, you guys made money in such a bloodbath today. Some of you guys. Always happy when the community makes money. But yeah, what a swing there. Down 40%, then up 40%. I'm glad you got out, dude. Imagine you shorted ARK like way back. Like back up here. You bought puts on ARK back up here. Bought a leaps on it. You really would have printed. Tesla goes up like a rocket and Tesla goes down like a rocket. Yeah, but it always manages to come back. Like, it actually held up today relatively well to everything else. More downside for next week? I think so. More downside for this year? I think so. Yeah. Hopefully not. But yeah. We're down 15% from the high. So we're literally halfway to a recession here. And, you know, our man Jay Powell, very low chance we're going to hit a recession this year. Damn liar. So, I mean, the market pretty much knows. Just ignore everything this man says. He's like the other Jim Cramer. He's like the boomer Jim Cramer. Inflation is transitory. My ass. Recession is not likely. My ass. So, yeah, we could be headed to a recession. We're halfway there. Hope not. But 2022, this is terrible. Terrible year. I mean, I guess it's to be expected. The man did say he was going to raise rates and everything, but this is pretty bad. All right, on to the red side here. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Wall Street is panicking like crazy. Yeah, and I don't think it's done just yet. And retail got no more money. Like on StockTwits, when it was good, everything was getting like in the 10,000, 20,000 mentions. Now, you know, you'd be lucky if something gets 3,000, 4,000 mentions. So retail is not participating much anymore. I think that it's already here. Usually the recession can't be detected beforehand. Well, yeah, we might be in one, but it's not officially a recession until it goes down 30%. We're in correction territory. Correction is 10%. Recession is 30%. So, yeah, we could be in one already, but we're not officially in a recession until it hits 30%. And I did the math. I think we have to go back down to 335 SPY for us to be officially in recession territory. Imagine SPY 335. That's like pre-C19 levels. 335. Half of Wall Street bets is homeless or on food stamps, lol. I mean, it was kind of like that already, wasn't it? but yeah, Wall Street bets also pretty non-existent. I mean, that forum has been going downhill. Kind of sad because the show is inspired by Wall Street bets and kind of like distancing the show from that now because it's kind of trash now. But yeah, they're already homeless or on food stamps, but mostly all of them now. All right, let's get on to the red side here. So we're going to run through this quickly because everything is in the red. That's like Putin nuking everybody kind of level. I mean, that still could happen. Unlikely, but that still could happen. I don't know. You know, it's only been, we're a third way through the year. A little more than a third way through the year. And I think there's a lot worse to come. So is the market pricing in 25 or 50 point increase? If Jay Powell goes with 25, will the market rally? Maybe. That could be bullish if people really expected it to be 50. And if it goes up 25, that could be bullish. But logically, I think either one is pretty bearish. You know, and that's just for next month, right? For May. So I think they're going to do one every single month or every other month. So it could be temporarily bullish, but longer term, all this interest rate aggressive hiking is not good. Bearish long term. So yeah, not looking good. Don't blame the market for selling off. All right, onto the red side here. So Amazon down 14%, which we'll discuss second today. Okay. MicroStrategy, 11.57%. So yeah, Bitcoin's going down, crypto's going down. What if Michael Saylor gets margin called? Wouldn't that be something if Michael Saylor got margin called? Because he did take a pretty big loan out to buy more Bitcoin. And I think the average was like 33K for MicroStrategy. So imagine. That'd be like pretty funny and not funny at the same time. But yeah, Bitcoin's going down. J Powell, F your calls. Yeah, it used to be F your puts. Now it's F your calls. Judging by the bloodbath, I would say that 75 should be priced in by now. Well, he did say the next one's going to be 25 to 50, most likely 50. But the next one after that, who knows how much it's going to be. But yeah, it does seem like it's getting priced in. All right, what else we got here? Coinbase, 8%. So crypto stocks getting wrecked here. Wayfair, 8%. I used to have Wayfair at 300, around 300. Now it's down to 77. Bed Bath & Beyond. I used to have that at like 40, 50, in the 40s before. Marathon, another crypto stock there. A lot of meme stocks here. Sundial, down a lot. Riot, another crypto stock there. That's down. Intel down 7%. Wow, that's pretty bad. I think they had earnings yesterday, right? But yeah, Intel down. DoorDash, Nvidia's down 6.24%. Nasty. Moderna 5.69%. Costco 5.39%. Virgin Galactic, SoFi, Palantir, Peloton, everything. Bumble, Square, Oxygen. Oxygen's at 219 now. I remember that was at 18. Now it's at 219. Wow. Netflix keeps going down. 4.59%. Roblox. Roblox is at 30 now. Holy crap. PayPal keeps going down. Wish. Domino's. Verizon. Microsoft. Wow, Microsoft down 4%. I mean, tech, the NASDAQ did go down a lot, but this is really bad. Microsoft down 4%. MMAT is at 120 now. Holy crap. Got a reverse split soon. I remember we all were holding MMAT, and most of us escaped. I think all of us escaped. MasterCard, 4%. American Express. Google down 3.7%. Apple 3.66%, which we'll discuss first today. But yeah, everything. eBay. Wells Fargo, Visa, Morgan Stanley, GME, Target, Pepsi, JP Morgan, Chevron, Ford, Bank of America. So yeah, value getting wrecked too. Everything getting wrecked. Chipotle, DraftKings, Mullen. Don't really hear about that one anymore, but that's on a 132. The airlines, cruises, Lyft, Pfizer, Robinhood. Robinhood's at 9.8 now. Shorting Hood down to 0. I mean, that was pretty expected, right? I remember when they first IPO'd, everyone said they were going to short it because of the whole GameStop thing. But yeah, Robinhood's like not really a thing anymore. I mean, it is, but people are starting to see how bad it is. They're starting to move off of Robinhood. Oh, had a short position in Hood, covered way too early. Damn it, guh. I mean, who would have known it would have went this slow? But really, all the growth stocks, all the Kathy Wood stuff, all the ARK stuff, just keeps on dipping. Yeah, BlackBerry. Facebook down 2%. That's at 200 now. Tilray, Starbucks, Meme Index. See, I knew I should have shorted the meme index that opened at 15. Now it's at 8. I mean, that was so obvious. Short the meme index, right? It's at 8 now. Exxon, AMC, GM, everything. McDonald's, Nike, Silver. Neo is down. That's interesting because all the other Chinese stuff is up. Oh, Tesla did go down. I thought Tesla held up today. I mean, it held up pretty well. It only went down 0.77%. And pre and post market was pretty nuts. I think it was down like to 850, and then pre market it was up to 950, and now it's back to 870. But Tesla did hold up pretty well. But yeah, super bloodbath today. Only things that were up were a few select meme stocks and China. That's it. So Boomer's getting wrecked, Ape's getting wrecked, everyone getting wrecked here today.
And it's gone.
Remember when Hood touched 85? Imagine buying up there. Yeah, it did squeeze at first. I remember that when I IPO'd. And Rivian, too. Imagine buying Rivian when it was up there. Amazon did. Amazon bought a huge stake in Rivian. Like, they literally lost... I think they lost like $7 billion. Something like that. They lost something ridiculous. That's right, because I didn't tape it live yesterday. But I made some extra content after the show about Amazon and Apple. And yeah, we'll get to Amazon during the TA here. But yeah, Amazon, they literally lost money for the first time in 7 years because they bought such a big stake in Rivian. Like, Rivian destroyed their whole... destroyed everything right there. Amazon chased Rivian. Yeah. Bad decision there. Like, Rivian literally wrecked the whole earnings. And they're going to be stuck with that for a while. Thoughts on BA puts? Just keeps going down plus bad earnings. It's Boeing, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. Personally, I wouldn't go for it. Not saying you shouldn't. But, you know, it's already at the yearly low. RSI's at 23, so it's already oversold, already undervalued. Looks like there's some gaps here. Gap down here. Like 666 or 166. Looks like there's a few more gaps in other places. There's like multiple gap downs. Low RSI. So, I don't think it's the best idea, to be honest, dude. I think you missed it already, but that being said, it still can't keep going down like crazy. So, if you want to do it, go ahead, dude, but that's pretty risky. I think you missed a lot of tennies already. Puts on Boeing. Don't think that's the greatest idea. But, hey, the whole market just keeps on going down, so they can work out, too. So how about that RDBX run? RDBX. That sounds like a biotech. No, Redbox. That's not biotech. Redbox. People still watch Redbox? Yeah, what's going on here? 100 million volume, so this definitely is squeezing. Biggest volume day of the year. Yeah, I don't really know why this is squeezing. Who the hell watches Redbox? So Redbox goes up and Netflix goes down, right? That makes sense. Well, it ain't gonna last long, I'll tell you that. It looks like it's done. It's coming back in the aftermarket. Lol, 69%. Yeah, this is probably done. It's coming back down. 375, so. Looks like a pretty good short at the moment, you know. 79 RSI, massive volume day. Looks like it's topping out. Little cup and handle here. So definitely squeezed today. Interesting. But it's coming back. It's coming back. Last quarter, they cooked the books with Rivian. Yeah, they did. They did. They did make it look really good last year with Rivian. Now it's coming back to bite them in the ass. I mean, I could have told you not to invest in Rivian at those ridiculous prices, right? Anyone could have told them that. Yeah, right. Sneaky bastards. They actually saved the market and got me go while I had a short position on some random stock. Yeah. So it worked before. Short-term gains turns into long-term losses there. So now they're bag holding Rivian, and they will be for a while. Free float is less than 10 million. Really? Because it did 100 million today, so it traded 10 times the free float. I mean, it makes sense. Who actually, like I said, who actually watches Redbox? People still watch Redbox, but I thought exactly, yeah. No, they don't. Maybe they do. I don't know who does, though. Maybe some boomers. Yeah, so definitely a squeeze here today. Look at the volume. It actually looked like it was squeezing for a few days now. But the momentum was cooling off, and then boom, big squeeze today, so it may not be done, but should come to an end pretty soon here. It's going back up now. Yeah, definitely short squeeze today. Interesting. All right, let's get on to crypto, guys. Only boomers watch Redbox. I mean, even boomers watch streaming now. Not all of them. I still got like my grandma still watches DVDs and stuff. Yeah, even boomers do streaming now. I don't even know where you can get Redbox. Haven't seen a Redbox in a while. Let me just check YouTube real quick. All right, 7 likes. Cool. Thank you, guys. All right, so on a crypto here. This ain't good. So crypto's down 3.72% today. Yep, so terrible day all around. Everything go. Let's start with trending. So Step In, that's still going up. Stargate Finance and Kyber. Those have been like top three trending every single day. Biggest gainers, ART2 token. Don't know what that is. 770%. Poseidon Network, QQQ. Okay. Don't know what that is. 220%. And MetaPay, 220%. And then here we got Kizu Inu and Smolting Inu.
Hey, you gonna lose all your money? That's a scam!
Dear Bear Flag, where's Joe when you need him? Hopefully it comes later on. Yeah, I think he's still in there. He did good on that one. Boomers watch VHS, lol. Can you even get VHS anymore? Yeah, good times when you had to, put it in the rewind, and hit rewind. You had to rewind the VHS. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember that. What up, Wilson?
Hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. Yeah, so I remember you asked yesterday, should you buy Amazon? I said probably not yet. Yeah, probably hold off a couple more days. Looks like it's still going down. Alright, please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Alright, let's get on to crypto here. So, Bitcoin, this is bad. Bitcoin down 3.86%. Bitcoin's at 38.5K now. So, cloud on me. I bought the dip. Buy the effing dip. I bought the dip at 39K. Went up to 43K. I'm like, yeah, I'm a genius. Where's, I was like, yeah, I'm a genius. And now it's right back down to under 39K. So I'm actually down on Bitcoin now. Although I did sell covered calls. So, not worried about it too much. But some analysts say this might go as low as like 20K, 24K. I sure hope not. But not looking good. Yeah, Ether down 5%, 2,800. Binance 3.22%. under 400. Solana 5.5%. Terra 4%. XRP 5.6%. Cardano 5%. Doge 2%. Avalanche 7%. Sheep 4.5%. Everything down. Everything down. Leo is up. FTX down. Ether Classic. And Step In is up. So yeah, let's sort this out. But it looks like not many coins in the green here. What nationality are you? Vietnamese? No, I'm Chinese, dude. Chinese American. I've never actually been to China. I was born here. New York, born and raised. So I'm Chinese, dude. But people, usually people think I'm Japanese because of my hair. So yeah, because I kind of look like a samurai. People call me Samurai Jack. So people usually think I'm Japanese because of my hair, but no, I'm Chinese, dude. Are you Vietnamese? Cantonese? Yes, Cantonese. Got a lot of family from Hong Kong. Alright, so on the green side here, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins in the green. A whole 5 coins in the green. So, and really not that much in the green. So, biggest gainer today is XDC, 13%, by far biggest gainer. Then Step In, that's still going, 3%. Nexo, Leo, and Pax Gold. That's it. Everything else in the red. So, nasty day here. Same? You're Cantonese? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Lu sounds like a Chinese name. You live in America? I think you do. I think you might have talked about it already. Where are you from, dude? So yeah, on the red side, 95% of the coins in the red, and price action's pretty bad. So ApeCoin's finally pulling back, huh? 17.65%. So it looks like it's supposed to be an event tomorrow. Some metaverse, I forgot what it's called, Otherland or something. It's supposed to launch. So yeah, it looks like people are finally selling the news. People were buying the rumor, and now it looks like ApeCoin is dumping off, selling the news here. So ApeCoin, biggest loser. And then just everything. Phantom, Zcash, Cadena, Harmony, Axie Infinity. Looks like mostly growth, though. San Francisco? You? New York, dude. You don't hear the sirens? That's how you know I'm from New York. That's cool, dude. Yeah, we have a few people from California in the community here. So it looks like the biggest value loser is Polygon. But this is mostly growth. So growth definitely getting hit the hardest here. And then XRP, 5.62%. And then Solana. So, yeah, pretty bad. But definitely growth getting hit the hardest here. And then value also getting hammered. So everything in the red. Everything go. So there you have it, guys. Terrible day. All around. Terrible day. Nasty day in the stock market. Possibly the worst day of 2022. And pretty bad day in here in crypto as well. So, hope you guys did okay. Alright, let's get on to the news today. Got a few articles here. Three articles today, not too many. Give me a second, let me pull it up. We're in New York. I live in Harlem. So Manhattan, but I live uptown in Harlem. Was there right before 9/11 crash. Used to live here. That's pretty cool, dude. I remember I used to go to school in Chinatown when that happened. I was like, I was like in first grade or something like that. I was like really young, and I went to school like right near there, so I didn't really know what was going on at the time. But vacation. All right, got you. Yeah, that's cool, dude. We have a few people from California in the community. You still young, lol? Yeah, I mean, I know that, but I feel like I'm getting old now. I'm pushing 30 now. I'm like 26. So, time flies, time flies. All right, so today, guys, we got 3 articles. One about Panama and Bitcoin, one about Binance and ApeCoin, and one about Elon Musk and Tesla. So let's do it here. Panama says yes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as congressional bill passes. Members of Panama's Congress voted in favor of the crypto law that will give Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies legal status. All right, so yeah, I don't think it's like legal tender, like El Salvador and the other African country, Central Africa, whatever it's called. But this is bullish for crypto. I don't think it really made a difference today. But yeah, we see more countries voting to legalize crypto. So, yeah, it says Brazil and Honduras did it pretty recently. So Latin America seems to they're all adopting crypto pretty fast. You know, Central African Republic, that was the other country. I think El Salvador is underwater on Bitcoin. I think the president bought in a little too high there, and he cost his country a lot of money. But hold on, right diamond hands. So, pretty big news actually. You know, bullish for crypto, bullish for Bitcoin long term. Do you work or trade for a living? Seems like you have a lot of time to YouTube. Yeah, I used to trade, but I'm not really trading anymore. I want to get back. I want to get back into it. I'm just waiting for crypto to go back up. I want to sell off some crypto and then get back into trading soon. But no, I mean, I used to work, but you know, crypto ran up and I had quite a bit of savings, so I just recently started. I just recently got my financial advisor license, the Series 6.5, and I started my own company. So right now I'm just getting. I'm in the process of getting registered with New York. So so both like I have a few clients lined up. So yeah, both I guess you can say. I'm not actively trading right now, but I do want to get back into that pretty soon. But lately I've been focusing on just really opening up my company. So that should be open in like a month or two. I just submitted my paperwork and New York just has to approve me now. And then after that, hopefully crypto goes back up. I can sell some off and I can get back into trading. But yeah, I do have a lot of time. I am very fortunate, you know. I managed to save a good amount of money with crypto going up so much. The first time, not now, but the first time around. El Salvador is the ape of countries. Should sell some covered calls on their crypto. That'd be smart, yeah. You know, especially because that's money you can't really play around with. You know, El Salvador is not really the richest country. But long term plan. Diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Sell in May, go away. Should you sell in May? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't sell here at the yearly low, but then it probably will keep going lower, to be honest. How do you day trade without feeling like a gambler? Well, it essentially is gambling. It's just smarter gambling. You just have to have a system. You can't just go into it, which is what everyone does. They make the mistake of thinking that they're a genius. It takes a lot of experience. It takes time to really learn the game and know what you're doing. So, I guess the answer to that question is, after a while, you gain enough experience to know what your limits are, and you have a system in place to where you don't gamble that much and blow up your account. But essentially, it is gambling. It's just smarter gambling, which is why I named the show what it is. I would love to day trade full time. So once I retire, probably try to make 500 a day. Yeah. It is pretty stressful, I will say that. But as long as you know what you're doing, and you have to have a big bankroll. That's really what it is. You have to save up like at least 100K or something like that. To really do this full time, you need a pretty big bankroll, and you only put in like 1% per trade. So you probably need, like, I would say minimum 100K before you really day trade like professionally, like full time. But in the meantime, you can practice. It's not easy. It's not easy. Day trading equals smarter gambling. I love it. Yeah, that's why I came up with the show name. Although, like I said, I don't actively day trade anymore, but I do want to get back into it. I'm just waiting for crypto to go back up, and it just hasn't gone up, so I'm just waiting around trying to get my money out so I can start day trading again. So hopefully, crypto recovers soon. Yup, average down. That is main thing. Yeah, but then you keep buying the dip, right? Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, and then, like, how much is it going to dip? It just keeps on dipping. So it's getting pretty frustrating. I bought the dip on Netflix. I bought the dip in Bitcoin. I just keep buying the dip, and it just keeps on dipping. So, this is why retail doesn't really participate in bear markets, because they run out of money. So, yes, average down, buy the dip, but at some point, it gets pretty ridiculous. Buy the dip keeps on dipping, absolutely. All right, so 2 more articles here. Just in, Binance suspends ApeCoin lending as demand skyrockets. So, yeah, title says it all. Binance suspended ApeCoin lending because they're unable to meet demand. And it says over $5.62 million worth of ApeCoin liquidated in 24 hours. And we have a whale here. A whale added 5.7 million of ApeCoin. But yeah, ApeCoin has been going nuts recently. Like I said, there's a catalyst tomorrow for they're launching their metaverse. Other side, that's what it's called. So ApeCoin selling off pretty big today. Looks like buy the rumor, sell the news on ApeCoin. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. Binance ran out of ApeCoin. All right, last article here. Elon Musk sold around $8.4 billion worth of Tesla shares this week as he moved to buy Twitter. Elon Musk sold roughly $8.4 billion worth of Tesla shares in the days following his bid to take Twitter private, according to filings with the SEC. The bulk of the CEO's sales were made on Tuesday, the filing showed. Tesla shares fell 12% that day, but edged higher on Wednesday by less than 1% point. Another $4.4 billion was sold Thursday, according to the filings published Friday. As the filings became public Thursday evening, Musk wrote on Twitter, no further Tesla shares, no further Tesla sales planned after today. So yeah, it was pretty suspicious why Tesla went down so much, but now it's coming out. It's because Elon Musk was dumping his shares. So yeah, sold $8.4 billion worth. No, in total, $12.8 billion worth. So it looks like he did that to finance his Twitter acquisition. And Tesla's actually holding up pretty well, all things considered. But yeah, this is why Tesla was going down this week, because Elon Musk dumping his shares here. Puts are king in bear market. Yeah, I mean, and calls are king in bull market, right? Same thing. But still, you have to be careful, because you still can lose even if you're right. That's why buying options is really hard. Buying options is like straight up gambling. I prefer combining them into like multi-leg strategies to where you can hedge your bet. That's really the way options were supposed to work. You're supposed to. They were meant to hedge your bets, not lotto tickets. So I prefer selling the options in bull and bear markets. Thoughts on VIX? Tesla's flagging too. Thoughts on VIX? Well, actually, I guess VIX is inverse, right? So this is actually the... That's actually my thoughts on VIX right now. Let's check it out. So that's all the articles for today, guys. Nothing too serious there. And let's get on to some TA now. VIX. So yeah, VIX is going back to the yearly high. Yearly high is 39 back in January when things first started selling off. So yeah, it kind of looks like, and you can't really do TA on the VIX, but it looks like cup and handling, low-key bull flagging. That's not good. So yeah, VIX is moving right now, and we could go back to the yearly high on the VIX here, almost 40. We're pushing that. So VIX not looking good. Tesla is flagging too. Which way? Bear flagging. Yes, it is bear flagging. Not good, not good. I mean, it can also be cup and handling, but it looks more like a bear flag for sure. Yeah. That's going up here in the aftermarket, so looks good for Monday. But yeah, this is a bear flag on Tesla. Not good. And supposedly they're supposed to have more competition in the coming years. All the other car makers are not catching up to them, but they're going to have more competition, take away market share. So, I mean, Tesla will be fine. But yeah, not looking good right now. Nothing's looking good right now. All right, so today, guys, we're going to do Apple and Amazon. Wow. It's pretty bad. All right. So, what time is it? 5 o'clock. So we're doing pretty decent on time here. Yeah, I think we'll get done by 6 o'clock today. So I'm going to take a quick drink and we'll do the TA. What up, Machete?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. And I saw you posted some pretty good memes on Discord, so thanks for that, dude. All right, let's do it, guys. So here is AAPL Apple. This finishes at $158 today. That is down 3.66%. So we talked about, talked about after the show. So the stock had earnings yesterday. We'll go over that in a second here, but the earnings were actually pretty good. And for whatever reason, the stock actually sold off on great earnings. Doesn't make too much sense, but hey, that's the market for you guys nowadays. So today, the negative momentum continued, and the NASDAQ went down a lot. Tech sold off pretty heavily. So a pretty bad day for Apple here. So yeah, let's go over the earnings, and we also had some price adjustments. I don't even really need the news. Got it written down here. So EPS was $1.52, which beat the estimate of $1.43. And revenue was $97.3 billion, which beat the estimate of $94 billion. So EPS and revenue beat there. Great earnings. In addition to that, we had some pretty bullish news. They announced a $90 billion stock buyback, and they're going to raise the dividend by 1 cent, from 22 cents to 23 cents. So yeah, really can't ask for too much more. Great earnings, stock buyback, dividend increase. That's really an investor's dream there. But it seems like the hedge funds all downgraded their stocks. Still pretty good ratings, but they all cut their price targets. So Piper Sandler downgraded to 195, JP Morgan 200, Morgan Stanley 195, Deutsche Bank 200, Goldman Sachs 157, Atlantic 190, Baird 185, Barclays 167, Credit Suisse 169, and UBS has their price target at 4,185. I had to double check to see if that was correct, because that is just way above everyone else. But yes, UBS has their target at 4,185. So they're really, really bullish. But that's an outlier. So it looks like on the lower side, we have a 157 price target, and on the higher end, we have a $200 price target. So yeah, all the hedge funds cut their targets, but they're all still pretty bullish. And the stock is currently at 157. So it doesn't really make sense why the stock sold off on great earnings, but I'm assuming that a lot of the institutions pulled their money here. That's what it seems like. 4K, okay. Yeah, I know, right? That's like such an outlier. But that's what Kathy Wood thinks of Tesla, too. All right, let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 155. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 169. 171. 174. 179. Or even the high of 183. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. MACD. I think I gotta... Yeah, I probably gotta adjust the... Alright. 1 second. Got to change up the chart. Oops. All right. Here on the MACD, it looks like the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line is starting to bottom out. Looks like it's starting to reverse, and the support line and the signal line keeps going to the downside. So it looks like that. So it looks like those two lines may cross soon. So it looks bullish right now. Maybe a buy signal. Okay. Change that back. We do have a gap down at 174, so that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 174 to fill this gap. And we do have a gap up back here at 137. So that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may come back down to 137 to fill this gap. May take a while. Well, looks pretty unlikely, but possible. So be aware of that, guys. I think that's it. Yep. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between, actually, yeah. So right now this is sitting on the support of 158, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 177, 178, 179, 180, 181, and then 183. The all-time high. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 157, 156, 155, 154, 152, 151, and then 150. So pretty easy support and resistance there. It's just in increments of $1 and $2. There is support below 150, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 158, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. RSI is currently at 40, so a bit below average there. Not quite oversold and undervalued though, but according to the RSI, the current price of 158 should be a little bit higher, and this did $131 million in volume today, way above the average of 92 million, so the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So yeah, great earnings, and the stock sold off. Doesn't make too much sense. But in the short and long terms, the chart does look pretty bullish. Great fundamentals. This is Apple, blue chip value stock, not going anywhere. And technically got some strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle and gap down. Only bearish indicator is the gap up at 137, but again, that's unlikely to fill. And we have a neutral indicator in the RSI. It's actually slightly bullish. So yeah, overall, the chart does look... So yeah, overall, the stock does look slightly bullish to bullish at the moment. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, you really can't go too wrong buying in here at 158. It may keep going lower, but really shouldn't go too much lower. Looks like there's some pretty strong support at 157. And even more support at 152 and 151. So there may be a bit more downside to go. So there may be a little bit more downside to go, but really shouldn't go too much lower. And a pretty good amount of upside potential. Let's see here. So it can support going long at 158 and lower. And if it pulls back below 158, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Let's see here. Calculator. So again, there is a gap down at around 174. So from this current price, 158, that's about a 10% upside. And again, really shouldn't go too much lower. Got some very strong support to the downside here. So I would say going long here would be a really low risk, low reward play. Not anything fancy, not anything too crazy, but this is what you get with a blue chip value stock like Apple. Safe and reliable. So yeah, not the most upside in the world, but really no downside. And over time, this will continue to pump. This will continue to go back up. So yeah, really can't go too wrong buying in here at 158 and lower. I think it's a pretty good entry. Maybe it'll go back down a little bit more and you can get a better entry, but really can't go too wrong here at 158. I bet it hits 150. Yeah, it can. Got some pretty strong, that's where it was before. And again, there's a gap up at 137, so it may even come back there, but unlikely. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Don't really see a reason why you would do that. Again, this is Apple. Very blue chip value stock here. Again, very strong bullish indicators in the short and long terms. You should have went short. Well, yeah, you should have went short back at 180. Here at 158, it's a bit too late going short. Doesn't really appear like there's too much more downside potential. I mean, it may come back down to 137 to fill the gap. And let's see. And that would be around a 15% downside. But that's really unlikely that happens. And yeah, a decent amount of upside potential. So I would say going short here would be a low risk, really low reward play. Just not really worth it in my opinion. It's not like you're going to get squeezed out or anything. You're probably not going to lose too much money going short here, but you're not going to make any money. But you're probably not going to make money either. So going short here would probably result in a small loss. But yeah, logically, it just doesn't make sense to go short here. Don't know why you do that. Definitely way better short plays out there in the market. So, doesn't seem like too smart of an idea to me. So it doesn't seem too smart to me. Please don't short this one, guys. Really no point. All right, so pretty straightforward, guys. Great earnings, great news, very bullish. But for whatever reason, the market didn't like it, selling off. But still, in the short and long terms, looks pretty bullish. So I would support going long at 158 and lower. Really can't go too wrong buying in here. And really no reason to short this. Not too much more downside potential and decent upside potential. All right. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AAPL Apple. All right. Now Amazon. Looks pretty bad, huh? Okay. And it's still selling off in the aftermarket. Let me check YouTube. I think a lot of people dipped. Oh, we got 5 viewers. All right. So, don't know who's still here, but appreciate everyone.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And yeah, let's finish up here with Amazon. All right. Got a lot of upgrades here, or adjustments. So here is AMZN, Amazon. This finishes at 24.86. That is down 14.05%.
And it's gone.
So this stock also had earnings yesterday. And today we got a lot of price adjustments. So let's check that out. Okay. So EPS was negative 7. So EPS was negative 7.56. All right. So EPS was negative $7.56. And the estimate was $8.49. So huge miss on EPS there. Very disappointing. Revenue was $116.44 billion. And the estimate was $116.52 billion. So slight miss on revenue there. So huge EPS miss, slight revenue miss. Bad earnings. Guidance was 116. Their expected guidance, their projected guidance is 116 to 121 billion. And the Wall Street estimate is 125.5 billion. So guidance is not looking great either. So yeah, very disappointing earnings and disappointing and looks like guidance is gonna miss next quarter. They got wrecked because of Rivian investment. Yeah, getting a little ahead of me here, but we kind of talked about that before. How they cooked their books last quarter with Rivian, and now it's coming back to bite them in the ass. And anyone could have told them that's a bad investment, but yeah, they're pretty heavily invested in Rivian. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that right now. So apparently this was the first loss for Amazon in 7 years. Really, really bad. And they're blaming that on their Rivian investment. Apparently they took a huge loss on Rivian. Not quite sure how big their stake is, but Rivian stock did get hammered ever since it IPO'd. So huge loss on Rivian there. So yeah, really bad earnings, bad guidance. And today we got a bunch of price downgrades. The hedge funds did not like this at all. All right, let's see here. So RBC downgrades to 3,500, Evercore 4,100, Goldman Sachs 3,700, BMO 3,450, Wolf 3,700, JP Morgan 3,600, Raymond James 3,300, Stifel 3,800, Credit Suisse 3,700, UBS 4,185, Baird 3,750, Cohen 4,250, Morgan Stanley 3,800, Telsey 3,400, Needham 3,500, Bank of America 3,770, Deutsche Bank 3,500, Piper Sandler 3,400, Wedbush 3,500, Susquehanna 3,800, Rosenblatt 2,900, Canaccord 3,750, Monness, Crespi and Hart 3,700, Cohen 4,250, Truist 3,500, Jefferies 3,700, CFRA 3,400, MKM 3,625, DA Davidson 3,125, and Benchmark 3,700. So actually, I've never seen this many hedge funds adjust their price targets. But yeah, it looks like every single one pretty much downgraded their price target. So it looks like on the lower ends, we have a $2,900 price target. And on the higher ends, we have a $4,250 price target. So although everyone cut their price targets, the consensus is that Amazon should be worth a lot more than the current price is at, around $2,500. So the market is still pretty bullish on Amazon. All right, let's go ahead and analyze here. All right. So first of all, looks like we got a cup and handle in the making. Right now, the bottom of the cup is 24.35, the low which it hit today, and this will probably go even lower. So don't have a definite so not really sure where the actual bottom of the cup is here, but there are multiple possible tops. It can be 29.14. $31.63, $32.46, $33.73, $34.24, $34.85, $35.52, $36.40, or even the high of $37.69. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And then we do have a double gap down. First gap down back at 32.65. So that's a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 32.65 to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And then we have another gap down today, formed at around 2,800. So another bullish indicator there that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 2,800 to fill this gap. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. All right. So how high are we going to go here? Guess we'll go to 3,000. And we'll go down to 2,000. All right. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 24.99 and 24.59. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 25.28, 25.52, 26.33, 26.75, 27.07, 27.20, 27.34, 27.50, 27.66, 27.89, 28.17, 28.51, 28.78, 28.92, 29.14, 29.52, 29.76, and then 3,007. There is resistance above 3,007, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 24.59, 24.35, 24.08, 23.73, 22.79, 22.56, 21.88, 21.32, 2,088, 2,043, 2009, and then 1964. There is support below 1964, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 24.86, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. RSI is currently at 29, so this is officially in oversold and undervalued territory. And this did 13.6 million in volume today. Very significant volume, biggest volume day of the year. Way above the average of 3.5 million. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Oh, I forgot to mention. And in the aftermarket here, this is selling off down to 24.80. So that's a bearish indicator for Monday. That is suggesting that Monday the stock will sell off as well. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So yeah, obviously, very disappointing earnings. But this is Amazon, blue chip value stock, not going anywhere. I think they made a bad investment in Rivian. But fundamentally, company's still really good. Hedge funds think it's worth the hedge funds think it's worth a lot more than it currently is, and it's currently at. And the chart looks pretty bullish as well. So this may keep pulling back a little bit more, but in the short and long terms, this does look pretty bullish. All bullish indicators here. Cup and handle, double gap down, low RSI. Really no bearish indicators. We have the aftermarket action, but that's just temporary. And no neutral indicators. So yeah, it looks really strong. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. 2486 is already a really good entry. Already oversold, already undervalued. A lot of upside potential, and really shouldn't have too much more downside potential. That being said, I probably give this a couple more days before you buy. I would apply the 3-day rule here, which for everyone who doesn't know is when a stock gets wrecked, it's recommended that you hold off for at least 3 days and wait for the volatility to cool off. So yeah, really can't go too wrong buying in here at 2486. Already a great entry. But if you're a little patient, hold off a couple more days, you should be able to get even better. So I would support going long at 2486. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And yeah, let's do some. Oh, I misspoke before. So on the lower ends, we have a price target of 2,900. And the higher end looks like 2,450. Or 4,250, my bad. All right, let's see here. So based on the lowest price target of 2,900, that would be about a 20% upside from the current price, 2486. So that's the very least. So that's on the lower end of the upside potential. Again, this should come back up to around 3265 to fill the gap down there. And that would be around a 30% upside. And on the higher ends of the price targets here, we have 4,250. And that would be around a 70% upside potential. So yeah, there's at least a 20% upside here. So yeah, 20 to 70% upside potential here. A lot of upside potential. And really shouldn't have too much more downside potential. So I would say going long here would be a low risk, medium to high reward play. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. This is a great time to buy the dip. As a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. A lot of upside potential. Not too much downside potential. Really can't go too wrong buying in here. All right. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Seems like a really bad idea. You should have went short a long time ago, back in the anywhere in the $3,000 range, even the high 2000s. Here at 24.86, it's a bit too late to go short. You already missed a lot of downside. Again, all bullish indicators, no bearish indicators. Blue chip value stock, not going anywhere. A lot of upside potential. Really shouldn't be too much more downside potential. So I really don't see why you'd go short here. Seems like a really, really bad idea. So I'd say going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. Just doesn't really make too much sense. You missed a chance, and at this point, you'd be asking to get burned going short here. So don't short this one, guys. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Disappointing earnings, but great buying opportunity. Everyone seems bullish on this. The institutions and the apes. So, looks really bullish short and long terms. I'd support going long at the current price. Really can't go too wrong here. And really no reason to go short here. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AMZN, Amazon. Leaps on Amazon. That can pay off pretty big, yes. But just be careful. Because even, like, leaps are, like, I would say deep in the money leaps, sure. That can pay off pretty big, yes. I mean, if you can afford it. Sounds pretty expensive, too. But they are going to stock split eventually. Not sure when they're going to stock split. But, yeah, leaps are pretty expensive right now. But, not financial advice, but that could make a lot of money, yes. But still risk involved. If for whatever reason it goes below your strike price, you're going to get wrecked. So, seems like a good idea. Should work out, but just be aware. If it goes wrong, that's still pretty risky. But yeah, looks really bullish. When you say long, what is considered long? Months, years, or weeks? Well, when I say going long, that just means buying. Long just means you buy, and short means you sell. But in terms of this investment, in terms of Amazon, it's definitely a long-term hold. You really shouldn't. I don't think this is a swing trade or a day trade. So anything blue chip, Apple or Amazon, it's almost always a long-term hold, as in like months and years. Shouldn't really day trade blue chip stocks like this. So yeah, to clarify, Wilson, when I say long, I just mean buy. But in terms of how long you should hold, when talking about blue chip stocks, I'm talking years pretty much. Buy and hold. All right, guys. So yeah, that's all the TA for today. What time is it? 5:38. So it looks like we're doing pretty good on time. And yeah, let's get to the Yolos. All right. So give me a second here to pull up the Yolos, but it should be pretty straightforward. It shouldn't take too long. Just a bunch of memes, really. And I think we got a good amount of loss corn, too. So give me a second here. And if you guys have anything else you want me to look at, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything, put them in the chat right now. And we'll get to that before we end the show. But yeah, let's just close out here with the Yolos. Gonna mute real quick because siren's passing by. So gonna mute and load up the Yolos here. Yeah, just checked it. Just checked it out. Only FDs are that cheap, so pass. Yeah, maybe after they stock split, they'll be more affordable. But yeah, like buying options on Tesla and Amazon, they're pretty nuts. You have to be rich to do that. Can you check X out? Looks like it's in the middle of a drastic move either way. Sure, dude. Let's just let me just let this finish. Well, actually, no, I think I could pull it up. It's maybe a little laggy. Okay. Let's see here. So RSI is pretty low. 34 RSI, so almost oversold, almost undervalued. It kind of looks like a bear flag. I mean, it can be a cup and handle too, but it looks more like a bear flag than a cup and handle. But this is already pulled back pretty hard. Pretty hard to sell, dude. But yeah, it looks more like a bear flag to me than it says earnings call. They had earnings today. Are they gonna have earnings? Yeah, pretty risky at the moment. Honestly, based on the technicals, it looks like a pretty good buy, just based on the RSI and the cup and handle. But I'm not gonna lie, it looks more like a bear flag to me than anything else. So I'd probably stay away from it right now. But yeah, you're right. It looks like it's gonna rip either way. So again, a good way. Not sure if you saw the videos that I posted yet, Zach, but a good way to play these, a situation like this is to go with the a straddle or a strangle, which is when you buy. Well, a straddle is when you buy a call and a put for different strikes, same expiration. And a strangle is different strikes, same expiration. So you're looking for big volatility on either way. That's a long straddle and a long strangle. A short straddle and a short strangle is when you sell. Well, short straddle is sell for same expiration, same strike, and the short strangle would be sell for the same expiration, different strike. I think I made that a little too confusing, but yeah, straddles and strangles a good way to play extreme volatility either way. So not financial advice, but that could be a good way to play this at the moment. I think doing a short strangle would probably be that's how I would go about it. Short strangle. So maybe you can do like, I don't know, just an example. 28. You can sell a put for 28 and sell a call for, I don't know, 32. And as long as it doesn't go past there, you'll cash out big money. But that's more conservative. I would but yeah, I'd probably go with the short strangle here. But yeah, straddles or strangles is a good way to play extreme volatility plays. Which 3 stock would you recommend with great reward with moderate risk? Definitely Amazon. That's not financial advice, but Amazon. I think that's a great buy right now, Amazon. Tesla. Not sure if that's not really like a great buy right now, but definitely Amazon and Tesla. And I guess maybe Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's a bit more risky. So I don't really have 3, but I would say Amazon and Tesla. I do really like. They're not going anywhere. Definitely going to go up in the future. Amazon's a great buy right now, undervalued. We just went over that. And Tesla's not going anywhere, and that one is not too risky and a lot of upside there. So yeah, I'd say Amazon and Tesla. And maybe Bitcoin too, but that Bitcoin is a bit risky. you know, there's a lot more swings there. It's clear, man? All right. Glad you understand. Yeah, so I'd go with that way. I'd go with the short strangle there. I used to do that on Neo. I just sold short strangles on Neo every single week, and I would bank like a couple $1,000 every week. It was insane. Great way to play the volatility. All right, let's get to the Yolos now, guys. All right. So today, guys, this should be fun. Nothing too serious. Got a lot of memes. And then, we got a good amount. And then we got some Amazon gain corn and some lost corn and some actual YOLOs. So a little bit of everything here. Let's do it, guys. You don't im anymore. You don't what im? Sell them? Not lately. I used to do it with Tesla too before it got so expensive. Now I can't do it on Tesla anymore because you need to be like super rich to play options on Tesla, or to sell at least. And Neo is just, you know, it's not that volatile anymore. Well, I guess it is the downside. But yeah, I escaped Neo at like 45. Woo! Cut out of there. How about penny stock? I'm not gonna make any recommendations there, dude. If anything, I think you should just short penny stocks. Penny stocks is stuff you day trade, you know. Blue chip stuff is stuff you. Sorry about the sirens, guys. Got a damn fire truck here. Penny stocks, yeah, I'm not even gonna make recommendations there. That stuff is just so volatile. I would just straight up short penny stocks. I wait for them to pop, and then I just short them down. You know, going long on penny stocks is pretty much a gamble. CBYL, are you recommending to Wilson CBYL, or you want me to check it out, Machete? But yeah, Zach, no, I don't do it anymore. Not lately, at least. I do it on Bitcoin. That's really what I'm selling options on now, because that's like the one. Because you're looking for extreme volatility, you know, when you sell options. So right now I'm just doing it on Bitcoin. I'm not doing it on Neo anymore. But I used to do it a lot on Neo. And Tesla's a good one to do on to sell options on too. But you know, you just need a lot of money to do that now. I don't want to lock up that much money selling options on Tesla. Either or. All right, so Wilson, Machete says CYBL. I'm not too familiar with it. Let's check it out. CYBL. Cyberlux. This one looks pretty decent. Average RSI, cup and handle, and it looks like it's consolidating right now. Got some consolidation here. Just a quick sketch. So it looks like a symmetrical triangle forming. Consolidating between 235 and like 160. But yeah, it looks like long term it's so not the greatest entry. It's an okay entry. But it looks pretty bullish in the long term, and looks like it's due for a breakout pretty soon once it starts consolidating. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm holding a grip of that, looking at a 5-year hold. I'm more of a gambler than an investor. Yeah, I think a lot of us here are. But you got to be smart about it, you know? You can't be straight up gambling. You got to be smarter gambling. But yeah, just be careful, dude. Looking at 5-year hold. All right, dude, yeah. I mean, looks pretty good long term. Should fill the cup, should complete the cup at, 606, at 660, or 6.6 cents eventually. And looks like it's due for a breakout. A little more consolidation here. So I don't know much about this company, but damn, it went up a lot already. Yeah, good workout. So good luck to you. All right, let's do it, guys. So this is by. So let me just repeat the intro. We got a little sidetracked. So yeah, today, guys, this should be fun. A little bit of everything. A lot of memes. Got some Amazon gain corn. Got some lost corn and some straight up Yolos. Nothing too serious. Should be fun. Let's do it, guys. So this is by This Is My Ego. Let's effing go. Our man is back, and you know what that means. So here's our favorite bullish indicator, Peter Tuchman. Yeah! So, up until this point, he's been the bullish indicator. When you see this guy, market's probably going to rip. Unfortunately, it didn't work out today. More like this. So, yeah, they gassed us. Psych. So, yeah, they tricked us. We thought it was going to be a bullish indicator, a bullish day. Nope, terrible day. Possibly the worst day of the year. Read some comments. This was all 21 hours ago, though. Can we sort this by new? False Tuchman. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. Lost a lot in 2019 and 2020. Quit for almost 2 years. Just came back this year. Was up a few grand. Now lost almost 15K. Ouch. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. But you live and learn, everyone who does this has blown up their account at one point or another. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But, this takes years of experience to learn and get better. So, maybe you should take it a little more easy. Maybe not play these, like, penny stocks and small cap stuff. But, yeah, 2022 has been really rough. And yeah, that's tough because you quit during the historic bull run, from, like, 2019 to 2022, 2019 to the end of 2022, from when the C19 happened and the money printer went on up until this year, the beginning of this year, was an historic bull run. So you missed the biggest bull run in history. That really sucks. And yeah, it's been a rough year so far. So I feel for you, dude. But like I said, everything's a learning experience. If anything, you can just write it off on your taxes. That's 5 years of worth of write-offs. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's not actually that bad. 15K isn't that bad. But, yeah, I know it sucks. But, you just live and learn. So, maybe just take it a little easier. Maybe sell options. I think you said you're not too familiar with selling options. But, yeah, covered calls is a good way to hedge your bets. Credit spreads, debit spreads, stuff like that. So you'll be all right, dude. You'll be all right. But yeah, dude, if you want, check out my playlist, How to Options, and there's like a few free videos I put out, educational videos. And very soon here, I'm gonna work on my Patreon and put up a lot more educational content. But yeah, man, sorry to hear that. But, this is a long-term game. And over the long term, you'll make your money back. And like I said, you can just write it off if anything. But that sucks. You missed the historic bull run. and you came back pretty much when stuff is going down. So it's just really bad timing too. That's a big part of it, it sounds like. All right, next one by Jack Aller 1. Bring back stocks only go up. So here's a meme. Me trading in 2020, quadrupling my money. This guy's just blindfolded, throwing, just blindly throwing darts. This is very accurate. You buy anything in 2020, it's going up. And then me trading in 2022, declaring bankruptcy. So yeah, 2020, buy anything, it goes up. 2022, do super DD, super research, and you still lose money. Very accurate. All right, this is by Hado Dog U2. Another success for the Inverse Jim Cramer ETF Trust. So what do we have here? Good news for Amazon Alphabet. Despite reopening, analysts see e-commerce growing fast. So Jim Cramer said this on April 26th. And then yesterday, Amazon tanks. So, yep, Jim Cramer said, well, he said Google was good too, and Google was actually pretty decent. But yeah, Amazon, he said Amazon's good on April 26th, and yep, you guys know the joke, Inverse Jim Cramer. This is by Big Tech Droid. Jim Cramer is in no rush to buy Amazon, so I just put down 10% of my portfolio on Amazon shares. All right, yeah, so this is after he said buy Amazon 3 days ago. Now he's like, I'm in no rush to buy Amazon. So if Jim Cramer says don't buy Amazon, you should probably buy Amazon. Not financial advice. But you guys know the joke. Inverse Jim Cramer. I feel for the guy. I like him, but he gets a little too much hate. He is wrong a lot though. Not saying you should listen to this guy, but I like him personality wise. He's great for TV. This show is actually inspired by Jim Cramer. I like the guy, but don't listen to him. This is by Witch Instruction 67, the all-knowing Cramer. So, selling shares of Apple right now would be the biggest mistake, says Jim Cramer. All right, so Jim Cramer says don't sell Apple. So maybe you guys should sell Apple. Not financial advice, but again, you guys know the joke, Inverse Jim Cramer. So, load up on Apple FDs. No, I'm totally joking. All right, peace out, Wen. All those stock that I used to trade, it was like 20, 30, 40, and now it's like $3, $4, $5. Hella confusing. All I do is just buy and sell stock once in a while. I buy call options. Yeah, oh man, this got deleted. Yeah, dude, I feel you. But it sounds like most of those stocks were like growth stocks. Same thing, Luckily, I escaped a lot of them. But I remember I was in DraftKings. Sold that at like in the 40s. Now it's like at 15. Alibaba, I was in at 200. Now it's at like 100. Alibaba, of all things. But it is Chinese. Chinese stocks can't really trust them right now. But Neo, I sold at like 45. That's down to what, 15 now? 20, something like that. A lot of stuff I was in. Overstock, I sold at like 120. Now it's at 35. So all these growth stocks. Palantir, I sold at 27. That's down to 10 now. So yeah, all these growth stocks got really, really hammered. So it sounds like the stuff that you were in wasn't really blue chip. Which is the boring boomer stuff. Yeah, growth hasn't been doing good. Growth has been going down like the past year. I feel you, dude. I feel you. And even now, value is going down. I got wrecked on Netflix, wrecked on Alibaba. So it's a tough market now. But yeah, dude. Wilson, you should check out covered calls. I think you said you don't know what those are, but I think it's a really good way to average down and make money while you're holding by not having to put more money in. So yeah, you're doing the right thing. Stock is what you should be doing. But yeah, it sounds like you're in growth a lot, which is getting hit pretty hard. But yeah, you should check out how to sell covered calls. How to sell options in general, actually, not just covered calls, but selling calls and selling puts is a good strategy. Not too many people, not too many apes really sell options because it's not fun. It's not exciting, but it is a good way to win long term. You know, apes just buy options, but that's a long term losing strategy. Long term winning strategy, sell options. Use cash secured puts to ape into shares the smart way, get paid to buy. Yeah, I agree. Cash secured puts, covered calls. Great way to hedge your bets and make money either way. So yeah, Wilson, if you want to, check out under my playlist, How to Options is one of my playlists. And there should be a video, cash secured puts, covered calls, and the wheel. And that's a really useful video. Very easy strategy and very effective. All right, this one got deleted. This is by Shuanya, legend. 6x trade on Amazon. 2.5k to 15.5k, bought 15 minutes before close. So it looks like super FDs here. Yeah, Amazon, April 29th, $2,600 puts. Wow, and I went in the money. So straight up lotto tickets here. Don't do this, guys. This is insane. But straight up lotto tickets. And yeah, 6-bagger here. So made 13,000 bucks. Like imagine it finished at like 26.50 and he would have lost all his money, but he got lucky here. Don't do this, guys. But yeah, Shawania, thanks for posting. Again, you're a legend. Reviewed this guy a lot of times before. He does some super FD stuff. Thanks for posting. Congrats to you. And enjoy the tendies. Alright, this is by Outrageous version 829. Never give up, boys. Never give up. Love you, boys. Where's the meme?
Never give up, never surrender.
Haven't used that one. I don't really use that one that often, but perfect for this. So yeah, here looks like it blew up its account in one day. So lost 74k, 98% of his portfolio in one day here. What the actual hell?
And it's gone.
I don't even see how this is possible. The only way this could have happened is he YOLO'd his whole account in FDs, or he got short squeezed out of something. But it looks like he just YOLO'd his whole account, which you can't feel too bad about. That's just extremely stupid. But it looked like he was too overconfident. See, he ran up his account from like almost nothing, couple grand to 76k. In about a month here, in less than 2 months. So I think he got a little too confident, thought he was a genius, and just like that, at some point or another, it's gonna go bad, and it went bad. So I really want to know what he did here. This is insane. But I'm assuming it's FD YOLOs. Yeah. So I think I don't even need to say this, but yeah, don't chill with FDs, guys. And if you're going to do FDs, play what you can afford to lose. Like a very small percentage of your portfolio. Don't YOLO everything you own into FDs. This is insane. So, but hey, this is Wall Street Bets. Not surprised. I feel kind of bad, but not really. This is just extremely stupid, but good content. So I guess in the end, he's like right back where he started. So this may not even be a loss, to be honest. It looks like he's back where he started, so this is really insane. So Outrageous version 829, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Really nasty, but I don't feel too bad. This is just extreme stupidity. But yeah, great content. Hope you're okay, dude. Should be okay. He didn't have this 2 months ago. But yeah, sorry for your loss. Thanks for posting. Great content, and good luck to you, dude. Hope to see you back here. Put option is like betting under in sports bet, lol. Yeah, I don't really sports bet anymore. And then it just went legal in New York too. Funny story. So when it went legal in New York, they were doing this promotion, like DraftKings was doing this promotion. They matched you up to like $5,000 or something. So I was gonna put in $5,000 because they give you 5,000 free credit, but they don't tell you the fine print, which is you have to use it all in one bet. So decided not to do it. Otherwise, that's how they get you. They have all these fine prints. Like they give you free credit, but you can't cash out your credit. It's really stupid. Anyway, so I tried professionally sports betting for a little bit, but I just couldn't do it because the vig is too much. Mathematically, you have to win. You have to win 6 out of 10 to break even and 7 out of 10 to be profitable. It's just really hard to do. Not impossible, but to me, it just wasn't worth it. So I'd rather just stick to trading. But yeah, that's a good analogy. Put option is like betting the under in sports betting. But yeah, to me, buying options is like paying the vig in sports betting too. Buying the juice, paying the juice. Long term, it's very hard to win. So that's why I like selling options. Selling options is like being the bookie, being the casino. Because no matter what, you make money. It's not fun, but it's a good. It's not exciting, but it's a good long-term winning strategy. All right, last one here by Feral Dwarf, all in on AMD 50K YOLO. All right, so don't do this, guys. But let's see what's going on. So we got 260 calls, AMD 100 strike expiring May 20th. So yeah, super FD here. 3 weeks to go. Let's check it out. So 50K YOLO. He's already down 4,600. But let's check it out. AMD. All right. So it's not a terrible play. The chart does look really bullish. Cup and handle, double gap down. Pretty low RSI 35. Will it go up $15 in 3 weeks? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. What's delta on this? 100. Delta is 20. So 20% chance this works. So the odds are not in his favor, and good chance he's going to lose all his money. Play poker then? I do. Well, I did. I used to play online, but it's getting really tough online. And it's not legal, like in New York. So you have to play on these like shady Bitcoin websites. So, and then if I actually go to the casino, the closest one is like 2 hours away, in Pennsylvania. The good one at least. So it's just not really, like I don't live by there. I would go more if I lived closer, but it's not really good for my situation right now. But yeah, I really do like playing poker. I used to play a lot when I lived upstate. That's when I lived really close to a casino. It was like half hour away. I used to go all the time. But now I live back in New York City, and it's just hard to actually. There's like no casino close to me to play poker. But I do really like poker. Yes, I think poker is a great way to make money if you know what you're doing. So yeah, I do play poker, but not like professionally anymore. I used to play like semi-professionally. It was just a good way to walk in, on a weekend and win a couple $100. But yeah, I really do like poker. But also there, you have to pay the rake, which is way better than sports betting, but it still hurts. But yeah, maybe one day we could play a community poker game online or something. We talked about that before, and people seem to be down for that. So maybe one day the community gets big enough and we can play smarter gambling poker. All right, so yeah, 20% chance this works. Not looking great. Already down 10%, 9.32%. So we'll see what happens, but I have a good feeling he's gonna lose 50K here. But all right, so Feral Dwarf, thanks for posting. Good luck to you, dude. Hope it works out. not going so good already, and chances are it's not going to work. But if you hit, you're going to hit big. So good luck, dude. Rooting for you. All right, guys. So that's the show for today. So we went a little longer than I expected. I said 2 hours. We went 2 hours 10 minutes here, but that's all right. A lot of people chatting. Not so many people coming in today, but a lot of people chatting. A lot of chatting. So thank you to all the regulars. Appreciate everyone who came to the show today. That's all I got. So anything else, questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat right now. Otherwise, we'll get out of here. So yeah, hopefully next week is a bit better, but market is pretty crazy right now. Pretty good. All right, let me just check YouTube real quick. I think most people are gone. 4 people. All right, 4 people still here. More than I expected. So thank you guys for sticking around.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And of course, the siren comes once we have to get out of here. So I'm going to wait for this to pass. But yeah, anything else, guys? Going once. Going twice. Alright, I think that's it. Not sure what you're trying to draw there, Machete. That's a face? Oh, that's a... Alright, I got you. You got a little cut off. There. Got you. What up, Low Roller? We're done with the show, but I'm glad you could stop in, dude.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Waiting on Bus to go home. You play skill games today? Hope you won money. So yeah, we're done with the show, but glad you could stop in. Alright, so that's it, guys. Let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on The Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.